In this video, I will detail how to craft a woodworking project that could be a big sales success. The wood used will be all pine. We have several pieces with varying sizes, the largest measuring just over 50 centimeters. I will start by cutting two pieces that are 18 centimeters wide. In length, they will be cut to 30 centimeters. From here, 3 pieces will be cut to 2 centimeters each. One piece will be cut to 43 centimeters in length. These two will be 45 centimeters each. From here, I will cut a piece of 5 centimeters. The length will be 43 centimeters. This one I will cut to 13 centimeters. From here, I will cut 2 pieces, each 18 centimeters. Well, here are all the pieces cut for this project. I will use 2 more pieces. They measure 18 wide by 43 long. Next, I'll pass everything through the planer, leaving it with a thickness of 20 millimeters. With the thicknesses standardized, I will make some markings, starting with these 2 that measure 30 centimeters by 18. I positioned the square at 6 centimeters and will mark 2 points on one end. On both, I changed it to 9 centimeters and marked similarly on the other end. On both as well. Now I changed it to 25 millimeters or 2.5 centimeters to mark in the opposite direction at all points. I placed the 2 pieces with the markings facing outward, and now I will mark 10 millimeters on one of the corners in both directions. I will turn them and do the same on the other side. Here I marked with 10 millimeters, and here I will mark with 25 millimeters. The opposite direction will also be marked with 10 millimeters. This will be done on both sides. I will set them aside for now and will mark these 2, which measure 43 centimeters. The marking will be done 14 centimeters from the ends, like this and like this, on both ends, on both pieces. The opposite direction will also be marked with 2.5 centimeters. One of these I will turn over, and on one side will be marked with 21.5 centimeters, which is half of its length. The opposite direction will be marked with 10 millimeters. The next piece to be marked is this one, which measures 43 by 5. I will mark it 7 centimeters from the ends. In the opposite direction with 2.5 centimeters. Where it was marked, I will drill using a 3 millimeter bit. The countersink part is 10 millimeters. On this piece, I will only drill, not countersink. Next, I will make a few more markings on these 2. I will place them like this, with the countersunk part facing outward. Now I will place them this way. Here we have the two holes made 10 millimeters from the edge. So the next markings will be made on these two corners. I will mark 3 centimeters here, in both directions, on both pieces. Here and here I will mark with 5 centimeters. The opposite direction will also be marked with 3 centimeters. At these 4 points, I will drill with an approximate depth of 10 millimeters using a 20 millimeter Forstner bit. Next, I will round off these two pieces that measure 2 centimeters by 2 by 45 centimeters in length. For this, I will use the router with a 28 millimeter bit that is used for rounding corners. With the holes done, sanding will be done with 120 grit sandpaper. With the sanding done, assembly will begin, starting with the two parts that measure 43 by 18 and the two that measure 18 by 13. I will place these two pieces like this, with the countersinking facing outward. I will apply glue to the sides of these smaller pieces, and they will be placed like this. On each side, I will leave exactly 13 centimeters. To prevent it from moving, I will secure it with a clamp. With the piece in the correct position, it will be secured using this screw that measures 40 millimeters by 3.5 millimeters. This will be repeated on the other side as well. This side is okay. Now I will do the same on the other side. With this part done, I will now apply glue to the ends. I will position it like this. Here is that hole made in the middle of the piece. Next, I will use a piece that measures 30 by 18. It will be placed like this, with the countersinking facing outward and with these holes facing down. Here is the hole that is 10 millimeters from the edge. Here the spacing is 5 centimeters, so I can now secure the other screws as well. The same will be done on the other end, but before securing the screws, I will place these two parts, which will be just fitted. The next piece to be fitted is this one, which measures 2 by 2. I applied glue to the ends and it will be fitted here. Making sure it is well aligned. Finally, I will fit the piece that measures 5 centimeters. I applied glue to the ends on one of the sides, and it will be fitted like this. With the help of a clamp, I will place it in position. In the screw holes, I will fill with a 10 millimeter dowel. Just apply a bit of glue to the end of the dowel, insert it into the hole, clean off the excess glue, and cut it flush. The same process will be repeated on all. Next, a new sanding will be done to ensure everything is even. Using the router again with the same bit, I will round all the edges, except on the bottom part. Manual sanding will also be done with 220 grit sandpaper. The final finish will be done by applying high-gloss PU varnish with a catalyst. I will apply it using a spray gun. Don't miss the links I've left in the description. They are a valuable source of information and tools that might be exactly what you need. Well, folks, here is the finished work. It's a multi-purpose shelf. It can be used as a spice rack and kitchen utensil holder, as well as in bathrooms for towels and hygiene and beauty items. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to receive more content like this. Write in the comments your opinion about this project. I would be honored to reply. Support the channel by becoming a member and get access to exclusive benefits. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.